Hello and welcome back to Thoringer's channel. Today I want to bring to you the Hornet Ghost from Anvil, which is kind of funny because I'm in the Anvil clan, well, at least for my tank games, and I want to show you this nice piece of stealth. And it is a stealth plane that comes with certain special stealth features, for example this dark radar absorbing color paint job. And let's look at it from above so we have a little bit of a better overview. Of course, it is like any Hornet, kind of like the same design as others. It does have certain features that are distinct though. For example, compared to the Super Hornet, it does not have that turret in the middle. It has stealth technology and therefore is a little bit lighter when it comes to the offense. However, it is a very good passively, at least that's what the prospect says. So let's look at it. Here it is from above. So the footprint is pretty much the same as the other Hornets. It has, however, that stealth intake there on the top, engine intake, much like the modern day stealth planes. They bank on that. They diffuse their intake, and by doing so they create less of a heat signature, and I think that's the idea behind it, a little bit copied there. Intakes in space are kind of funny anyways. I guess that's more for atmospheric flight, not really for the flight that is in space. So let's walk under the boards here a little bit, see where I can get here. Probably need to have first person view to see a little bit better. There it is. So let's go down and enter the cockpit. You have to enter it from, if you look from the front right, if you look from the back the left hand side, and you look here into that engine for whatever reason, that will get you in. So let's do that. Animation. The ladder comes down, it's also black, everything kind of dark, and you can see easier out than in. That special coating on the outside prevents that and keeps also the light that comes out of the cockpit that is emitted through your aperture and your hologram, your what do you call it, map hologram, out, or better keeps it in, so you're not easily detected from the outside. So view is pretty much the same. Tint might be a hint stronger than the other Hornets, but even the joystick here, the steering joystick, is darker than in the other models, and so are the instruments. Alright, let's get out and look how it behaves in space. I will take a free flight for it. You don't want to see me fighting, believe me. I'm horrible in it. I just started all at this on a SitCon weekend. That's like how long ago? 3-4 weeks? By far not enough to learn how to compete in a dogfight. So running back here. For whatever reason, I actually can fly 2 different Hornets. And that might be because I just sold my normal Hornet, the Anvil Hornet F7C, and melted it for the Freelancer, upgraded the Freelancer to the Freelancer Dur, and then melted that one and got the Anvil Hornet F7C-S Ghost. So here it is. And I've also figured out that I can actually tilt with holding the right mouse button down, and I can actually look at my Hornet. It looks a little bit different here. It has that big gaping hole where the Super Hornet has the turret, and other Hornets have other ordnance. This one simply has the normal Badger Reaper on both sides. A repeater, Badger repeater, has the radar display. It's kind of big for radar display there. And if we look from the bottom, we have of course the engine. We have here the thrusters again, fuel tank, the invincible shield, and some thrusters here. I think that's countermeasure launcher. Of course we have that one too. And then in the back, the hammer propulsion HM 4.3 main thruster fixed. Alright, then let's look into around this craft real quick. So, in detail, for whatever reason in this bright hangar that is not as bright anymore, a lot of people complained it was too bright. Now I have a lot of people seeing in the forums complain about not being bright enough anymore, especially for videos. So you see the gumball turret here is not completely connected, neither on the other side. And what else can we see here? Countermeasure launchers right here. Hard to see there, right above my head. Thrusters, air intake for, I believe, for atmospheric flight. And that is pretty much it. Thrusters here again, and the other gun. So let's look into the simulator, just taking a free flight, and I'll land on a pad, and then we can look with the spotlights how it actually looks like a little bit closer. Simply has better lighting there. So here we are in space, and let's see if we cannot land that bird somewhere. See how fast can we go with that Ghost. It goes 200. Choose the max, 200 meters per second. Fairly consistently. So, where's the next platform to land? Looking around. So, maneuverability is not as good as the 300 series, at least that's what I take from it. Of course, it's not a heavy fighter chassis either, the 300. And it's more nimble. But let's see if we cannot find somewhere a landing pad. You can't really land on the rocks, on the asteroids. You could do that in 1.2 when you were really careful. There it is actually. But you cannot really do that anymore. Neither on these, whatever these are, energy beam stations. When you try, you will get destroyed. I tried it earlier, and I know in 1.2 for a fact I was landing on them. I couldn't get out because I neither knew how to nor dared to do it. Something I cannot retest, of course. So let's slow down, and I'll take some moment here. So, not all the way, and easiest way to land is actually see where you are this way. So, a little bit forward, and here we go. See that number 7 is coming in and out. That's another bug, and I don't know if that's AMD specific bug or if that is a bug that is also on NVIDIA, so it could be driver, it could be actually just a bug that has something to do with the angle. Alright, let's get out of here. Nice animations, turning off everything, clear the cockpit, and get it ready for the next start. Interestingly, we have a little bit better light than in the hangar we were, and we can see things a little bit better. So for whatever reason, there's always something up in the air, one of the three legs, and I wonder if that is because the aircraft or the spacecraft is landing by space geometry plane, and this plane is not absolutely level to that. Might be, might not be. Something I don't know. But here we go. The guns are actually brighter in space than they are in the hangar. That might be because of the spotlights here, I don't know. But we have a little bit more of a feel of the paint. It looks less reflective, I feel, in space, right? Even though, of course, the shiny parts are a little bit more reflective. So, I don't know. I don't like the new hangar lighting. I liked the old one better. The gumball mounts, of course, have a little bit of a space there, as do the rockets in a lot of other space planes, but that's just a minor thing and will be polished later on. And what else do we see? Some reflection there in the intakes for the what I think is the flight in atmospheric regions, like when you land on a planet or something. And other than that, it looks pretty nifty. I like the paint job. Looks kind of dull. Exactly how it should be in a stealth plane. Other than that, the only thing left to do is blow it up and look at the debris. Just always wanted to do that. So, get into the cockpit, press Alt backspace for self-destruct mode once the airplane is started, and then press Alt L for leaving the cockpit. Self-destruct mode is gone. And let's get out of it. Get away from it.
Stand by for reintegration.
Yeah. My spacecraft exploded. There it is. The debris of it. See if we can get there without dying. It's kind of like a challenge because when you hit it too hard, the platform too hard, you will actually die. So, I don't know if we can make it. I'm kind of drifting away from it. I doubt we're gonna make it. Really trying here. It's kind of, you don't really have any indicators how fast you go, where exactly you are going. There we go. Oops. Just imagine that was space. I fell 3 meters through space and I'm dead. Well, so much for that, and I thank you all for watching. Please give it a like, and if you didn't do so yet, please subscribe. Until next time on Thoringer's channel.